excellent day for an exorcism.
Welcome to Just Another Horror Podcast.
I'm Ben, calling every Russian epic coming.
I'm John. I worked at Burger King and I got some problems with his bullshit.
I'm Cobra.
It's funny that you both like really shitty movies.
Hello, welcome to Just Another Horror Podcast. I am John.
I am Ben. I am Cobra.
And this is our 2000s list. We're getting close to ending this project. We're actually going to get something that we started finished. Yeah, way to go us. I like this decade.
It was better than I thought, but there were a couple years where it was oof.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Just thinking about how much, you said it, Cobra, how much money that we spent in theaters on bad movies.
2003 alone, I think I went to 7 movies that year. Horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably went half of those with you. Freddy vs. Jason, Texas Chainsaw you did. I don't know if you were there for Darkness Falls. I don't think you were. Not Darkness Falls. You were there for Wrong Turn. Wrong Turn, Texas Chainsaw, Freddy vs. Jason. Did we go in 2002? Cabin Fever, The Ring? I don't know if I went to Cabin Fever and The Ring. I know I went to see Signs, and Signs, Cabin Fever, and The Ring I saw all in theaters.
2002 is
I can't believe.
when I started going, and then I stopped in 2006 because shit just got so bad around then. I gave up.
Yeah, exactly, yep. Looking back, I can't believe Cabin Fever was in theaters, but it was.
I saw it twice, I think. There was a couple of these on here that I was, like, really impressed by at the time. So, Ben, you were about to tell us 2000. What do you have?
Final Destination.
That's what I have, too. I have Final Destination.
Absolutely. I just watched that. I watched that like a year or two ago, and it still holds up.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking retarded. All of them.
1 and 3 I like, and that's it. So.
That's like your opinion, man.
Oh, it's so bad.
Look over here! Oh, we're gonna kill him like this. Wait, no. Now we're gonna kill him like this. No. Wait, no. He's gonna slip in the tub and wire wrap around his neck. Oh. Hey.
That death is, like, traumatic as fuck, though.
That death that's rough. It never happened. Oh, I hate those. That death, if you watch that, like, on cable or whatever, like, that death was, a lot of it was cut out, like, the...
Well, good, because it goes on for, like, 45 seconds, dude.
Yeah. It's brutal. Also, Devin Sawa is a solid Twitter follower, so...
I never go on there. But
I love Twitter.
we have a Twitter, I just never go on it. So...
Devin's acting's not very good. He's in that new movie. It just came out, Hunter. What do you think of it? I haven't watched it yet, but I really want to.
The only other thing I know him from is Idle Hands, and it's... meh.
What? That has a cult following. I've never seen it. Little giant.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, he can throw the toilet paper. He was Casper too.
Mm.
Oh yeah, he was. I don't like Casper, but Bill Pullman's.
So what do you have, Cobra?
Yeah, what do you have, Cobra? American Psycho.
Oh.
That was my number 2.
Yeah.
Ginger Snaps is my number 2. I have it down. You know, I've never seen Ginger Snaps.
Same.
It's werewolfy girl, period. It's got what's her name though. She played in Jason or Freddy vs. Jason, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's her name? I have no idea. Catherine Isabel. Who?
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Catherine Isabel. Sure.
I have Cherry Falls as my second pick, which I know I've talked to you guys about before.
Isn't Jay Moore?
Jay Moore is a cross-dressing serial killer. And
I saw that. Brittany Murphy, is
Yes.
That? Yeah, I
It's-
saw that terrible movie.
It's
I think I may have to watch this.
the killer only kills virgins, so at the end of the movie they have this big orgy party so that nobody will die. It's very strange. Very strange.
Well, if I see it somewhere streaming, I'll try to watch
I
it.
can't fucking find it.
Cherry Falls?
Cherry Falls,
Cherry
yeah.
Falls.
I've tried to download it. I can't find it. Like, maybe...
Oh, this is the movie you said is impossible to find.
Yeah. I bet if I did, like, a quick search, I could find a DVD for, like, $3, but... I don't want to spend money. So... Alright, 2001. Ben, what do you got?
Well, we'll talk about him in a little bit also, but David Lynch's Mulholland Drive.
Mm.
It was a weak year.
Yeah, it was. I only have 2 movies down. Yep. I'm with Cobra.
Jason.
Jason X.
Yeah.
Jason 10. Jason X is my favorite
Yeah.
for that year.
That's another year I went to see 13 Ghosts at the theater.
That's my number 2. Yeah.
That's my honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's mine too. Actually, I do have a honorable mention of a scary movie too. So big fans of scary movies.
Oh, yeah.
But your guests have begun to arrive, and supper shall be served shortly.
Okay, thanks, handyman.
Well, I'm actually the caretaker. Oh, aren't those cool new skates? Now, you be careful with those. You don't want to fall and break something.
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. Let me give you a hand.
Well, that's awful kind of you. How about you give me a standing ovation?
Why don't you lift me up?
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with this one. You look familiar to me. Were you in Stomp?
Hey, you can kiss my grits.
I think I'll be the bigger man now and walk away. Walk away.
I never saw The Forsaken.
That's my number 2. It's a vampire movie. I saw it twice. Robin didn't like it, so I haven't seen it in 10 years, but I remember it being fine. Pretty good.
Anybody famous in it?
Maybe someone from Twin Peaks is in it. I don't know.
Jeez. Okay, random, but
I mean, by the end of the series, that could possibly be true.
possibly be. Is Billy Zane in it, or?
Oh, no. I'll find it.
Alright, so 2002 picks up a little bit. What do you have, Ben?
Oh, 2002 is a great year.
Mhm.
You'll disagree with my number 1, but I'm terrified of aliens, so Signs.
I don't even have it. I don't even have it on there.
Alien on the Roof is terrifying.
I actually don't think it's a bad movie, but...
Devil in the Closet.
That's a movie, Devil in the Closet.
No, I Trapped the Devil. The Devil in the Closet.
Oh, that's a terrible movie. But it was a great year, though. A lot of
Drive. Is
movies.
that even a horror movie?
What?
Mulholland Drive. Is that even a horror movie?
I don't
Eddie
know.
Lynch's horror. Yes.
Kind of.
Any Lynch is horrible.
The Cowboy?
Yeah, I guess.
That guy's fucking terrifying. A no-eyebrow cowboy?
Yeah, but I mean... It's one of those things where...
Basically,
Go
who
ahead.
basically says, "Don't cross me or see me twice." John?
I have Cabin Fever. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot, but Cabin Fever is my favorite one.
That's what you have, Cobra?
Yeah, that's my number 1.
Yeah.
I saw it twice in theaters, and I remember really just... We reviewed it, didn't we? I think we did.
We did.
I
Yeah.
think, what's his face? I wasn't there for that one. I had to leave early, and you had a fan on.
For
Who was
Cabin
that guy?
Fever?
No,
I believe
Phantom from Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
Oh, was I? Never mind. I was there for Cabin Fever then.
I mean, I don't remember, so...
My honorable was 28 Days Later.
It's on my list. It's at the very bottom. I have
I don't care for that movie.
I have They, which is kind of my Darkness Falls. Because it's not a good movie, but...
Who's in They?
I have Bubba Hope.
Oh, Bubba Hotep's a good
Oh, yeah.
choice. I don't know who's in They. I don't know who any of these fucking people are in this movie, but...
They, yeah, it was a good year. The Ring, Red Dragon, Dog Soldiers,
Yeah.
Bubba Hotep. So, compared to some of these years.
Next year's where it's at.
Next year's a good year too.
Actually, 2004 is not bad. No.
Well, Ben, what do you have for 2003? Because I bet we all have a different movie.
Freddy vs. Jason.
Okay.
No, it's based solely on my theatrical experience with Cobra.
Oh.
It's just so much fun.
Oh, you guys both have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys see it more than once?
In theaters?
Mm-hmm.
I think I only saw it once. Yeah, I think we only went once. But there was like a group of us, like 8 or 10 people, I think.
I have a story about
it was
my next year's pick for that. I had a similar experience. But I pivoted, and I went with A Tale of Two Sisters.
I didn't even make my list.
Wow.
I don't know.
It's what the movie Uninvited was. Well, Uninvited was a remake of it, but Uninvited's a piece of shit. Like the original one, super good, super creepy, and there isn't a lot of the weird, skittering Japanese monster shit that was going on at the time in it, but it is still like in the same kind of vein as the Japanese horror movies at the time, without the weird, creepy sounds and creepy skittering and shit like that.
This was like the startup of the Japanese J-horror boom here.
Yeah, this was before The Grudge, but after The Ring, I think. I have Freddy vs. Jason as an honorable mention, but I have Texas Chainsaw Massacre and House of a Thousand Corpses.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre was another fantastic theatrical experience.
Is this when you ran home out of the car into your house, Cobra?
That's what
He
Ben
was-
claims. He's never seen me run through
He
the
was-
house before.
He was out of the car, across his driveway, into his house with the door shut before the car door slipped shut.
I thought I heard a raccoon around the garbage can.
So much fun, though. It was a blast.
You guys forgot Darkness Falls.
Oh, is that the year?
You know you guys forgot.
Yeah, that's it. I forgot it.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad for a PG-13.
10 kills.
In the police station alone, at least 8 cops got thrown into the air.
Wow. That's just the start of those types of movies. The Boogeyman and all of the, like, just crap PG-13 movies.
Take it back.
The Boogeyman is, as much as we shit on Darkness Falls, the Boogeyman is a whole other level below. I mean...
Yeah.
It's not below.
Yeah. But, yeah, 2003 was a pretty good year, though. There was also Wrong Turn, Final Destination 2, House of a Thousand Corpses. Anybody?
I had it. Yep.
Honorable mention.
When Rob Zombie was still good.
Right at the beginning.
High Tension is on this list here, but I don't really like that movie.
High Tension is...
I haven't
It's...
seen it. I know the concept, and it's considered like one of the most graphic. It's French, right?
Yeah. People get really upset by the ending. That's really...
Yeah. Because it's retarded.
It is a really bad ending. Kind of spoils the
After
whole
you
goddamn
see
thing.
everything that goes on, then you're like, bullshit.
Yeah, and you go back and you're like, no, that doesn't make any fucking sense. That wouldn't work. So...
But it's a movie, you know. It's equivalent to like Wolf Creek, I would say.
Yeah.
Wolf Creek.
That's probably about right.
It's just,
That's what I was gonna ask, if it a weird ending like a Wolf Creek or.
It's got
I mean,
a twist ending.
was this the start of? I mean, obviously J-horror has taken off, but this is also the start of just European horror in general, like French horror, Australian horror. Like, I feel like we were getting those movies at
Because
the
we were out of ideas,
Yeah.
apparently. Like...
New
That-
Zealand was making movies.
While all these other countries are making new movies, we're pumping out Texas Chainsaw reboots, Nightmare on Elm Street reboots, Friday the 13th.
Prom night.
Yep.
We could use another Friday the 13th.
Yes,
Be
we
honest.
fucking could.
The winter
Yeah.
fucking Friday.
I've watched the ones they put on YouTube, and they're not bad production-wise. Like, they seem like they put a lot of money into it. Tom McLaughlin worked on one. The guy who played Tommy Jarvis in 6 is in both of them. There's one they just did in the snow. So.
Oh, okay. We watched that one with Tom Matthews. Is that his name?
Yeah, Never Hike Alone.
Never Hike Alone. Yeah. We watched.
They did a sequel, and it's actually not bad. It's better than the guy by himself with a GoPro cam. So.
It's on YouTube. I'll have to check it out.
All right, 2004, Ben. What do you got?
Shaun of the Dead.
You say Dawn of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah. I have it on my list, but it's an honorable mention.
It's on my list.
Year.
Down there.
I must not have saw any movies this year because.
I have Saw. Yeah, you too?
I'm giving that the S for safety did. Yeah, Saw. That's my number one.
I like Saw. I still like Saw.
I saw it in theater. I was in North Carolina visiting my sister and brother-in-law, and we went and saw it. I fucking loved it the first time I saw it.
Same.
The first one is good. I must have overlooked that and not saw that it was this year. I only saw the second one and then I was done with them. Like the first and second, and then I was done. But
third is okay for a third sequel.
I got
Like,
halfway
after
through the
fourth
third
one,
one.
The fourth one, and after they get like Carrie Yules is alive and like running the show.
He's part of it, yeah.
God.
He fucking sawed his leg off and died in the first one. Now you're gonna bring. How the fuck is he alive? I don't know. I didn't see it, but he's alive.
So, the first time I saw it, it blew my mind, right? So I got a whole bunch of my friends together, and I'm like, you gotta see this movie. And we all went to see it. And the second time in like 2 days, I'm watching it and realizing slowly that this acting is really bad. Like, I turned on it. I remember turning on it and being like, I'm sorry, guys. They were like, it was a good movie. And I'm like, but that acting was just, oh my God. But it wasn't, like, I've only seen the first two and then half of 3. And about halfway through 3, I was just done. So.
Is that the one where they have the numbers on their neck and they have to cut them out and like figure out the combination? 4 was even worse, and then I didn't see any after that because I heard they were just one like a guy strapped to a car and it takes off and it rips his back skin off and like it looks like a bubbly Freddy suit. It's so fucking fake looking. You're like,
CGI. Now the one that part 2, I think the thing that did it for me when they pushed that girl into the hypodermic needle.
Yeah.
I cringed. That was so fucking disgusting. Was that Shawnee Smith? That was Shawnee Smith, right?
Yeah.
Pushed in. Yeah.
can we review Summer School in the summer?
Yeah, man. They watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, they do.
I'll totally watch that movie.
So, I also have Dawn of the Dead.
Thank you. What's that?
I also have Dawn of the Dead, which...
For 2004?
Yeah.
I watched that, like, I remember liking that, and then I watched it a couple years ago, and
We reviewed it. It was fine.
Yeah, I think that's what... Okay, so that's when my thought changed on it.
Yeah.
I liked it up till about halfway through, and then it just...
I think it overstays its welcome a little bit.
Yeah.
I got another guilty pleasure that not too many people like for 2004.
The Village?
I have The Village.
Oh, yeah, no, I've seen...
What do you expect from me? Come on, this is the kind of shit I pull.
But this is far beyond worse than like The Exorcist 3 and Blair Witch.
Oh, hold on. Weaver made me watch that fucking 2-hour, 45-minute Exorcist movie.
You two ought to have a sideshow about the worst movies I've made you watch.
Oh my god, I remember seeing that time limit and I was so fucking furious.
Not as furious as I was thinking that I was going into a monster movie, not some stupid futuristic town left in the dark because of fucking technology.
Oh, shut up about the village. It was half good. It was half bad. It was
Yeah.
the start of the downfall of M. Night.
He was trending down.
Go back and watch Signs, man. That movie, I love that movie.
I did just
was
watch
never
it not too
good
long
anyway.
ago, and it's funnier than I remember. Like, there's a lot of humor in
Signs?
it.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's his face is fantastic in it. Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix, yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix is great in
I
it.
hate him so much.
He's hilarious in it. But, Mel Gibson, for all of his problems, he's really funny in it too.
I like movies with Mel Gibson, which I feel bad about because he's good at what he does. So,
Lethal Weapon series, man.
oh, they're
Tell
amazing.
me, like, they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're so much fun to watch.
He's not my guy.
You.
He left.
And a potential spam call coming in.
I get those 6 times a day.
Jesus, I thought
Yeah, I
Cobra
know.
pissed you off so much you were done.
No, just I'm out. Not even gonna say anything. Just I'm out. No, seriously, go back and watch Signs, man. There's some cheese to it, but
I'll take your
there's
word.
there are some shots in it that are just absolutely terrifying.
I didn't want to
That-
hear aliens.
That alien on the roof, that barn roof, is because he just glances up and you just see that outline. It's terrifying.
I'm more terrified of Joaquin Phoenix's lip. You find
Jesus. So, 2005,
What do you have?
The Descent.
That's on my list.
I am so fucking claustrophobic, and that movie I can't watch it without, like, hyperventilating.
It's such a good, well-constructed movie. Like, storyline-wise, it's so well put together.
The ending's a little...
Yeah, that's true. Oh, what?
They didn't need to have the affairs going on.
You
There
didn't
was
like
so
that.
much drama going on with
Yeah.
them being stuck in the fucking tunnel when you see these fucking
Yeah.
creatures down there that we didn't see.
You're not wrong.
It would have been
But-
8 out of 10, but it was like a 7.
That movie, it's just... The claustrophobia... Oh my god.
And those
It's like my
creatures,
worst nightmare.
the creatures are cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And how they did it with the camera, like, how they revealed them with the camera and stuff like that. But, yeah, it's like one of my biggest nightmares is, like, Buried Alive. And, my god, like, spelunking is the dumbest thing in the world.
Like, especially when you don't know the cave.
Yeah.
Like in the movie, she's just like, yeah, people have been here.
She's like, I signed this up for the difficult course. Like, what?
That's in level 1, yeah.
Jesus.
Like going down a diamond, a black diamond.
All right, so I have Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Yeah, I know you two were gonna pick that.
It's fantastic. That's one of my favorites, period. So,
I was gonna joke and say that my favorite movie is Amityville Horror, but
Because it really happened.
so covered. We went to see House of Wax this year, I think.
Yeah, with Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
I didn't mind that movie actually, compared to some of the other remakes that they had been making around this time.
well, it's not like House of Wax, the original, was some classic that was not to be touched or something. That's the
People
thing.
think that it's like just because it has what's his face.
Vincent Price.
Yeah, that it's like this masterpiece. But
It's not.
Yeah. No, it's not.
They
at
have
all.
a full scene of a guy with a yo-yo because it was a 3D. It was in 3D. So there's
Yeah.
literally a whole like minute-long scene where he's just playing with a yo-yo. Ugh, fuck that movie.
If people criticize Friday Part 3 for the like the popcorn and the yo-yo and
Yeah.
unneeded, but like you said, like it was literally like almost a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It's
it's not a terrible movie, but it's not like sacred. So if you want to stick Paris Hilton in it and hit her with a spear, do it. It's fine.
I'm all
I
for
didn't
it.
think she was terrible. In it.
She wasn't.
I just remember that the guy. It's anything with a Achilles tendon slice always gets me.
Yep.
And
I find Paris Hilton very attractive.
I can't go that way.
she's not a dog.
She's
pretty trashy.
Yeah, that kind of attractive, like the gross attractive. For honorable mention, I have two. I have Constantine and Hostel.
I haven't seen Constantine.
I love
I
it.
have Hostel.
You don't like Hostel?
I have it.
I have Hostel as mine too.
Okay.
Hostel. It's on my list, but
Yeah, it's not great.
I never was a big fan of the torture horror.
That one's good.
That one was one of the first ones, so it kind of came out of nowhere.
And it wasn't solely like about the torture shit. Like, it was more about a tourist getting lost, shit like that.
Well, it's also, I think Eli Roth will have no problems telling you that, it's a post 9/11 fear of, those people, foreigners, and
Yep.
So it's that type of
Very depressing, very
it's on my list.
nihilistic.
The Devil's Rejects.
Oh.
2005.
Oh,
Mention.
yeah, okay. I didn't even...
Yeah, I was actually gonna swing back and ask, because I have Devil's Rejects here. I was gonna ask what you guys thought about it, but yeah. Do you like it better than House of a Thousand Corpses? I always like the first one better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one's way more horror. That second one's too actiony.
He didn't want to
no,
make
it's like a
that,
fucking
right?
Opera.
It's like a western too. It's like, I want to see this.
He wanted to make a different movie.
It's like
They
an
wanted the
opera.
same characters, so he just made it into that.
Yeah. No, I bailed at that fucking 10-minute Freebird ending. Get the fuck out of here.
I fucking hate this.
2006. Hills Have Eyes.
Same.
It was a weak year.
I went and saw this in theater too.
Same. That was one
I
of
go
my
with you?
favorite...
I don't know if you went. I went.
I loved that movie when it came out. When I saw it in theaters, I was like up in my seat, like, whoa, yeah! When he was like ripping through the fucking cannibal village and shit. I loved it.
The only problem that I have is the one big-headed one that's like stuck in the chair. Like, you'd have to go so extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's
You're
a
not
small group for being a pretty good.
You like the original, right?
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I like the original better than this one, but that's my love of 70s horror, so.
I think this improved on the original. I really do.
I hear that all the time. I read that all the time if people talking about this movie, and I won't go that far, but I did like it.
Okay. Go ahead, Ben. You
Is
got
that
it.
everybody's?
Yeah.
That's everybody's stuff. So, just a couple movies that I saw this year, 2006. First of all, The Wicker Man.
Yes, I have that too.
Watching Nick Cage punch a woman in the face to steal her bicycle.
Well, dressed as a bear. Jesus Christ.
That is like one of my. If you want Nick Cage overacting, Wicker Man is your.
It's extremely entertaining. It really is entertaining.
God.
Check out me.
I've seen that, and
I have.
my God.
So Hatchet came out. Hatchet came out this year. Have you seen Hatchet?
That's
My number 2.
Garrett and I.
That's your number 2?
Garrett and I watched all 3 of them in one setting. They're fantastic.
I may need to watch these then.
The fourth one's terrible.
There's a 4th.
Victor Crowley.
Oh man.
It's called.
Ugh.
Daniel Harris. Daniel Harris is in these, right?
2 of them.
2 of them.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'll watch them for her. But
And Kane Hodder.
there was that.
Kane Hodder is Victor Crowley. Yeah.
I called him the Hatchet. Victor.
So there was There was a movie this year, or this 2006, also called Bug. I've never seen it, but I've always heard.
I've seen it. It's
pretty good.
it's fine.
All right.
I have
And
Behind the Mask: The Rise of Leslie Vernon. You've seen that?
I
Okay.
know the title.
It's pretty good.
I like the first hour.
Yeah, it falls apart once he actually starts picking up killing people.
Yeah, exactly. I love it's absolutely hysterically great.
Mhm.
The first hour of that movie, I was so like, yes, funny, good. The mask is even cool.
But then all of a sudden, like,
So-
they try to put a twist on it and shit, and it's just no good.
So, I also saw in 2006, believe it or not, there was a sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer. Do you know what it was called?
I still know what you did last summer. I'll always know what you did last summer.
I will always know.
That's
what you
it.
did last summer.
Is that the third one?
Yes. Yes, it
What
is.
the fuck?
Is Ben son?
So shouldn't it be I Will Always Know What You Did 3 summers ago?
Is anybody
Yeah.
from the first one in the third one?
I don't think so. It didn't look like it on the poster art.
And it's
but,
not even last summer anymore. It's not even close.
I Will Always Know What You Did Last Summer. What the fuck? I always try to watch it just to see how
Oof.
terrible it is. But
It's gonna be bad.
I mean, when the original is so bad, I can't imagine that, like, 2 sequels later is going to be better.
hey, the original's at least like a guilty pleasure. I mean,
Yeah. There's some fun stuff in it.
right. So 2007.
I'll let you guys go first. Wait, Ben, you might have the same one I do. Maybe.
Man, this is a good year. Technically, the release date is 2007. I didn't see it till the theatrical release, like probably 2009. But supposedly, Paranormal Activity came out this year.
Yeah, it did.
So that's what I'm gonna go with. Paranormal Activity.
Huh. Well, Cobra's unhappy.
Like always. What's fucking new when we do a list show with you two?
So if I take that out because technically I didn't see it in 2007,
Right.
probably go with The Mist. Sorry, I've disappointed all of you. So, what do you think I was gonna pick, Weaver?
That's what I thought. Paranormal Activity. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you are right. It came out in 2007, and then they had that fake campaign to try and get it
Yeah.
because it was too scary to put it in theaters. Oh my god! So they had like an internet
Yeah,
campaign.
I thought it was just. Yeah, I thought it was just like on the festival circuit.
It
but,
was, yeah.
I think it got a wide theatrical release in 2009. I think is when it was.
Yeah.
So, is that yours?
That was, if I took it off, I would have the Poughkeepsie tapes, which I know you guys probably don't have on your list at all. So
I saw it.
I like it.
You didn't like it?
It's creepy as fuck.
Isn't that about the guy that's murdering and he keeps sending tapes in and they keep finding, like, the stuff? And
Yeah.
at the end, it is the guy.
Well, there's a girl that they interview, and she's so fucked up from the whole experience that, like, she's hoping that the serial killer comes back and gets her and ends up killing herself. So,
Your volume got all messed up.
yeah, there's an incoming call. It's gone.
Cobra?
Trick or treat.
Yeah, that's my number 2.
Yep.
30 Days
Have
a
you,
Night.
have you gone back and tried to watch that recently?
Yeah, I still like it. Besides Melissa George and Josh Hartnett.
Oh, she
Other
is
than that-
terrible.
Other than
The
that, I like it.
The CGI just, it doesn't work for me anymore. It's
Yeah,
What's
that's...
CGI? Like the overhead shot when they're murdering people.
like I guess that comic book look.
The
CGI to it. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, just the visual style, I guess.
The style of it.
Yeah, just it looks. It doesn't do anything.
It's not shot like Sin City though. It's not like.
No, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not. It's not that bad, but it's. There's something to it.
It is
I don't
a
know.
comic.
Rewatching. Not that great.
We reviewed that too, I think. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, and I think I said the same thing upon rewatch. I was
Yeah.
like,
What are you trying to be like an evil billionaire?
Yeah, why are you?
I'm plotting against you too. As I put on my mustache.
You know what? If I let this go too crazy, I can twirl those things and get them like full beard. So maybe I'll surprise you guys some night and wax them. Yeah, I'm gonna get some beard or mustache wax. There's a couple movies. I wanted your opinion. Have you seen Death Proof, Tarantino?
I haven't.
Did you like it? Did you like it, Cobra? Yeah.
Is that the one with the car and Kurt Russell?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I like that one more than the Grindhouse one.
Planet Terror. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they were both Grindhouse, like that Grindhouse look and style.
Yeah, I
and
like
all
the
that.
second one. Yeah, I like that other
Yeah.
movie.
Okay. Just because Kurt Russell, come on, man. As
Something
well,
Mike.
he was in. I think he was in Planet Terror too, wasn't he?
He may have been. I blocked that one out because it was so.
Yeah. That was Robert. That was Robert Rodriguez. Yeah, Death Proof is Tarantino's homage to Grindhouse, but
Okay. Yeah, it was good.
yeah.
I have teeth.
And also, what's up?
I have teeth on my list. I like
Don't
teeth.
know that one.
That's
Actually,
it's a good one. It's frightening.
So,
could you imagine?
Oh my god, that'd be the worst. Like, ugh.
is this the vagina?
Mhm.
That's why you always put your finger in first.
Yeah, you can lose a finger and be like, all right, I'm out.
Right?
Wow. So Weaver, your passionate love with The Hitcher, the original. Did you see the remake this year?
It's fucking horrendous. It's
Is it?
terrible.
Sean Bean, the Connor hitchhiker.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's Sean Bean. Yeah.
It's like the reason and I tried to explain it, I sound like an idiot, but the reason I like the original is not in this one at all. It's like the biggest problem with remakes is that they miss the point of the original that they're aping, you know? This completely misses the point. It's just, this guy is a physical hitchhiker who is killing people and is, trying to set this other guy up. There's no mystery about it. There's no, like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Why is he doing this? It's literally just, this guy's a murderer and he got picked up and he's killing people.
So the original, do you watch it thinking C. Thomas Howell's the killer and not?
I don't remember.
You gave it like a 10 out of 10.
I gave
or
it a
something.
9. I gave it a 9. I remember this. I gave it a 9.
He definitely had a boner when he gave it.
Yeah.
I don't remember what my excuse or explanation was, but
All right. So, no, I just saw it come out that year, so I didn't know if you had rewatched it or not, or had watched it. But
when I saw the original the first time before we did the show, I really liked it. So I watched the second one, or the remake. It was garbage, and I didn't go back to the first one. I was like, maybe I was fucking full of shit. And I am full of shit most of the time on here, so.
all right, let's move on to 2008.
What do you got?
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
This was a insanely weak year. Cloverfield is.
It's on my list, but I have let the right one in.
I haven't seen it yet. I think that's obviously my problem.
It's coming.
I've heard great things about it, but
It's coming. It's one of our winter movies.
There's one weird scene out of it that I could do without, but other than that,
Yeah, it's fantastic.
yeah, Cobra, you've been singing its praises for ever since you saw it.
ooh, it's good. Damn good.
Yeah.
And the American remake it's good. it just seems unnecessary. It's basically the same thing. So,
It's fine.
yeah.
I'm actually proud of that. Because all of our remakes are terrible. That one's good.
Yeah.
What's that one called?
It's not as good as the original, but it's good.
That one's just let me in. That's it.
Let me in.
Yeah.
It's not the right one. It's just one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Weaver, what do you got?
Well, I had that, and then I have Cloverfield, like you said, because it's a bad year. So, but I have Dead Girl.
It's bad.
I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Is
It's
this one where those people try to have sex with that girl in the basement?
it's fucked up. Super fucked up.
That girl?
Yeah,
Sounds It sounds really fucked up.
it's very fucked up. And then I have Repo the Genetic Opera, which is another Paris Hilton movie.
Bruce Campbell, he's in it.
No, he's not, is he?
I don't know.
I don't know any of the other people that are in it. I just know Paris Hilton is in it. But the soundtrack, fantastic.
Nobody went. Do you like the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Not really. I like going to the theater and doing all the crazy shit, but the movie itself is really dumb.
So you like the Genetic Opera
Mm-hmm.
better
who'd,
than the Rocky Horror?
Yes, I do.
So, who'd you dress up as, Weaver, when you went to the theater to see Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I didn't. It was Halloween. I was already wearing a costume, so I just wore it there.
You sure you didn't dress up like Tim Curry?
I mean, I wish, but
Dr. Frankfurter or something.
my God,
I believe it.
it'd be a nightmare for everyone involved. It would be a nightmare. What do you got for an honorable mention, Cobra?
Martyrs, Quarantine, and Return to Sleepaway Camp, only for that Alan kid who says that your ass stinks all the time.
I should have put Martyr. I don't know why I didn't do that.
Yeah, I should have put more. I'll put it down as an honorable mention, but it was an insanely weak year, 2008.
Yep.
Return to Sleepaway Camp.
2009's not much better.
Ooh, no. Jesus Christ. Go ahead, Ben.
My Bloody Valentine.
I hate that movie. I fucking hate that movie.
I just wanted to see if we were, shun me.
I don't hate that movie. I
don't hate it like Weaver does.
No, he absolutely hates it. He gave it like a 1 or something.
I stopped reviewing it halfway through our review. I just sat there and listened to you guys.
Even before I was on the show, I remember listening to it. You quit halfway through the
Yep.
show. You were like, I'm done.
It's not that bad.
They killed Tom Atkins and I'm out.
That's the worst I've ever had.
If I go with just absolute batshit terrifying, Antichrist.
That's my number one.
Lars von Trier.
Yep.
That's your number one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised.
Because Willem Dafoe, I'm sure.
Willem Dafoe is terrifying. So yeah, that's my number one. That's the fucking scariest movie.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand Lars von Trier at all, ever. But that movie is all kinds of fucked up.
I don't think Lars von Trier understands Lars von Trier.
No, I think he's one of those assholes who just does shit to fuck with people. And it has no deeper meaning, it's just him being an asshole.
I think he's a pervert.
Yeah, that too. I watched, both...
Yeah, what's that one? Yeah, what's that? It's the double... It's like a two-part
She's
movie.
Addicted to Sex, whatever that's called.
Yeah, what is that movie called?
Fuck. I don't remember, but it's...
He's a fucking perv.
And he puts the same actress through this shit 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
But I'd have to say, if I wanted to go with favorite movie, Zombieland.
I didn't have it, but I do like that movie.
Dead Snow.
Dead Snow. Dead Snow was 09?
Oh,
Oh,
shit, that was 09?
fuck.
My list, it is.
We done fucked up.
I bet next list, you and I will find it under 2010 Weaver, so.
No, okay.
Honorable mention Friday the 13th, just because it's Friday the 13th. No, it was.
Yeah.
There were a lot of titties in that movie, so.
It's like a porn scene, basically, in that movie.
Yes. At one point. So.
You can just plug every bit of Trent's bedroom talking. So. Wow.
Perfect nipple placement.
Stupendous.
I have The Fourth Kind as an honorable mention.
I have that. That's terrifying.
Fine. That scene where the camera goes out and the aliens like talking to them and shit, that's terrifying. But the rest of the movies...
That was also the first time I saw that owls were associated with aliens.
Same.
And then, obviously, Twin Peaks, like, with the owls are not what they seem. And,
Yep.
So, yep.
I also have a movie called Pandorum with Dennis Quaid. Surprisingly good. But it's really cheesy. Like, it's super, super cheesy. And it tries to take itself serious, so the tone is a little bit off.
Either of you had Drag Me to Hell?
I haven't seen it.
Are you serious?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't.
It's
It's good.
terrible.
You'll like it. You didn't like it?
No, it's awful.
Oh, no, it's a Sam Raimi horror comedy type shit.
I'm not impressed. I'd rather watch a Human Centipede.
I don't like the girl who's the main actress. I don't know what the fuck her name is. Not a huge fan of her, but
What were we talking about?
Drag Me to Hell.
Ali Larder. Ali.
No, if it was Ali Larder, I would like the movie more.
That's the Final Destination girl.
Yeah, that's Final Destination Girl.
Mm.
That's Whipped Cream Bikini Girl from
Ugh, that stupid varsity blues.
Whoa! Don't you? I love Varsity Blues.
I like Friday Night Lights better.
No, Varsity Blues is way better. The Beak is the greatest. The Vanderbeek?
Put
Come on.
movie in and watch him spin. I can win.
I dare you to come up with a better sports name. Besides Johnny Utah, Johnny Moxon. And also, what's his face? Who's the coach?
Bobby Boucher.
Who's the coach?
Oh, I know who you're talking, the actor, but I can't remember his name.
Yeah, John Voight.
Mm.
John Voight was born to play that role of a Southern high school football coach. Great movie.
Is John Voight a poor man's Christopher Walken?
No, probably John Voight's a better actor than Chris Walken.
Really?
Actually, I've seen
Yeah.
some good Christopher Walken performances. He's not...
I've seen some. Well, what's his name? John Voight's Derek Zoolander's dad, and all I can think about is like the mermaid. Or the mermaid. Oh,
God damn
Peter.
God damn it, Terry.
John Voight's good.
Oh my god. Is Vince Vaughn in, he plays, his brother, right, in Zoolander?
He's Luke or Scruffy.
Carly and I watched, the other night we watched, a horror comedy, if you want to call it that. It's called The Watch. It's, Ben Stiller, Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn, and, Jonah Hill. They put together a neighborhood watch, and, they uncover, like, a alien invasion plot in their neighborhood.
Damn.
Hilarity ensues.
Never heard
I
of
like
it.
Ben.
You like Ben Stiller?
I like Zoolander, but not Ben Stiller.
You don't like Dodgeball?
I like Dodgeball, but not Ben Stiller.
I like when Ben Stiller has, like,
Neither.
bit roles. Like, really small roles. I don't like when he's, like, running the show.
Cobra, I think we all went to see Dodgeball in the theater. Alright, take us out.
Alright, if you want to get a hold of us, facebook.com/horrorcasting, horrorcastings@gmail.com. Write in and let us know if we missed anything. We're on Twitter @horrorcasting. We're on YouTube, Podbean, and Spotify.
Throw me.